You know, there's so many. I'm gonna rub my temples. I'm gonna try to calm down. There are so many crazy things going on in the world today. So many contradictory things that go on that it's mind-boggling. One of them is the sport of arm wrestling. Now, I don't know all the rules. I'll confess I don't know all the rules of arm wrestling. I've arm wrestled in middle school, you know, when you're a kid, and you're like, "Argh." I've arm wrestled, I believe, in high school, and I think I've arm wrestled once or twice as an adult. I think in my 30s. Um, but when I did arm wrestle people, sometimes it would be arm against arm, just straight up, arm against arm. And then sometimes there'll be people that hold on to the desk or whatever it is, we're on the table, and then use their whole body weight and leg force. So I'm like, here I am, here's Shakalaka. Now look, you know, can we get that on there? The arm, that's no small arm, guys. I've been lifting for a long time. That is a big arm, all right? That's a natural arm. And when I arm wrestle somebody, or have arm wrestled somebody, I'm straight like this. It's bicep power, maybe some deltoid, you know, intermingled in there. That's about it. All right. It's called arm wrestling for a reason. And here I am watching on YouTube, and you guys might be saying, well, you know, why are you making a big beef about this? Why are you even making a video about this? Why even rant about it? By the way, the rant on Facebook, my group, the rant, not the one that's up in New York City, New York, Suffolk County, I think it is. Not that one. The rant, right, located right here in Coweta County. Join us on the rant, Facebook. You'll see. Type in "duh" and rant. You'll know it when you see Shakalaka's face. Anyway, the fact is, I'm watching this on YouTube, and it's an Australian outfit competition, and you know, they got these guys, and most of them are thin guys, little guys, and they're, you know, they're pulling on the weight, they're yanking, they're like pulling, you know, tug of war, pulling, using their leg muscle, pushing, you know, using the other arm to reinforce themselves on the table. And here you got the other guy who's clearly stronger. He's a bigger, stronger guy, but clearly stronger, that's using his arm. Okay, guys, it stands to reason that an arm in this position is not going to win against your body weight of 150 pounds, 120 pounds, 180 pounds. It's not going to happen. It's not a fair game. So I want you guys to correct me if I'm wrong. But the way it looks to me is, unless the rules clearly state that you can use your body weight plus your arm against an opponent, which makes me wonder why everybody's not using their body weight plus their arm plus whatever else they could throw into the mix against their opponent. If that's not a rule stated clearly in the arm wrestling guidelines, then that's cheating. Okay? Then that's cheating. If it is a rule in the professional realms, guidelines of arm wrestling organizations, if it is a rule, then you need to throw that term out the window. It is not called arm wrestling. It is now called one arm plus body weight wrestling. That's right. So, I mean, you could have at it and how you want to, you know, rename that. I mean, I'll leave that up to your imagination. But if you have one arm and your body weight against an opponent's one arm, or his one arm and body weight, you need to rename the sport. And I'll put that in quotes. Alright, guys? That's my rant for today, and quite frankly, I find it very annoying. I got an inbox comment from someone because I questioned that. You know, God forbid I question anything in this world. God forbid you question anything that looks kind of sort of reddish or outlandish. you're going to get someone that's going to come back and go blah 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 blah, you know, make you look like the bad guy. No, you said this is arm wrestling. If you have a sport called football and I'm carrying a bat to it and swinging at the football, you say, wait a minute, this might not be really football, would it? Okay? Same thing. You're bringing other things to the sport, other elements to it, which changes it from its sole name of arm wrestling to arm wrestling plus hold on to the table plus drop to the floor plus use your body weight wrestling. So however you guys want to rename that, and feel free to chime in, you know what I think about all this, right? It's what? I'm not going to say it again. You know. It just ain't right. Okay, I'll say it. This one time. It's really shaking the head.